Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In today's video we'll start with latest on Pochettinos' future. Following Saturday's 2-2 draw with Brentford, Chelsea now sit a whopping 19 points adrift of 4th place, with supporters showing their frustration by booing and chanting against both Burley and Pochettino vs the Bees. "I think the performances have been very good. I'm so happy with the performances," Pochettino said when asked about supporters' frustration. "Yes, and if they want to listen, perfect. If not, what can I do? They'll keep booing. I'm giving my best to this team, but we cannot blame the fans. My message is, okay, they need to show their frustration. Through who? I prefer to me rather than to the team. I prefer that. I am strong. I am sure that in time we will change the perception." There have been rumors regarding Pochettino's future in charge at Stamford Bridge, but latest reports have suggested that the Argentine will get until the end of the season. However, Chelsea appear to be drawing up a list of potential replacements, going off a new report. Chelsea eyeing Roberto De Zerbi move. According to The Guardian's Jacob Steinberg, Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi is a potential Pochettino replacement alongside Sporting CP manager Ruben Amorim. The Blues have history with Brighton, most recently securing a deal for head of recruitment Sam Jewell. The report on De Zerbi states that he could leave Brighton at the end of the season and is on Liverpool's shortlist to replace Jurgen Klopp, whereas Manchester United are keen, should they sack Erik ten Hag. De Zerbi has beaten both those Premier League managers in the past, alongside Mikel Arteta. He has also been praised by Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola, who hailed the 4-2-3-1 boss last year. "There is no team playing the way they play, it's unique. I had the feeling when he arrived the impact he would have in the Premier League would be great. I didn't expect him to do it in this short space of time. He creates 20 or 25 chances per game. Better by far than most opponents. He monopolizes the ball in a way it hasn't been for a long time. They deserve completely the success they have." Chelsea seriously interested in signing Anthony Robinson. Chelsea's interest in Fulham left-back Anthony Robinson is serious ahead of the 2024 summer transfer window at Stamford Bridge, according to GiveMeSport sources. The 26-year-old has been irregular in Marco Silva's side this term, playing in 94% of available Premier League minutes throughout the 2023-24 season. Robinson has been integral to Fulham steering clear of a relegation battle this campaign, who will hope to push on into the top half of the table in the season's latter stages. Our sources indicate that Chelsea's priority heading into the 2024 summer transfer window is going to be signing cover at left-back for Ben Chilwell. The 27-year-old has spent a large portion of the season on the sidelines at Stamford Bridge. With Pochettino having been short of options on the left side of defense, the Blues have been scouting Robinson for the past year, and have been impressed by his attacking mindset and his pace. They also believe that his defensive duties have improved and that he has good recovery traits, suggesting that he is the ideal Premier League fullback. Chelsea owners set to release accounts. Chelsea's owners are set to publish their yearly accounts for the 2022-23 term. It aligns with the first full season for Bedadig Barley, Clearlake Capital co-owner, and Todd Burley in charge of the club, since arriving in May 2022, taking over from Roman Abramovich, after he sold the club following sanctions imposed on him by the UK government in the aftermath of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Chelsea have struggled, taking over a side that had finished third in the Premier League, reaching both domestic cup finals, and knocked out by eventual Champions League winners Real Madrid in the quarter-finals. Things have gone downhill since. Despite over £1 billion worth of potential transfer fees being splashed on new players, the Burley Clearlake ownership, in a consortium named Blueco with Swiss billionaire Hans-Georg Weiss and American businessman Mark Walter of Guggenheim Partners alongside Burley, has failed to continue the success of the club in the past 20 years. Now, with the threat of punishment for breaching financial regulations, all eyes are what figures will be coming out soon. Due to be published in March, Chelsea are yet to make their figures public, unlike Arsenal and Aston Villa. A statement from Blueco, a parent company of the club, has been submitted on time and will be ready for full dissection imminently and could make for interesting reading. Chelsea bid for Jarrad Branthwaite. Everton may indeed part ways with Jarrad Branthwaite at the end of the season, a scenario they appear to have come to terms with, especially considering his impressive performances throughout this term. The Toffees appear to be bracing for the departure of one of their key players, Branthwaite, this summer, with interest from Chelsea and other Premier League clubs. They are reportedly monitoring Jacob Greaves from Hull City as a potential replacement for the defender, as per the Daily Mirror. According to the same source, Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur are both admirers of Branthwaite. While the Daily Mail previously stated in January that Chelsea were eyeing a summer transfer for the central defender, Branthwaite has played a pivotal role for Everton this season, featuring in 30 matches across all competitions. Branthwaite without a doubt has proven to be one of the better young defenders in the Premier League this season, so it is understandable that several teams are queuing up for the Everton man. But the reality is Sean Dyche will not want to let go of the 21-year-old unless he has a replacement. Jacob Greaves of Hull City would certainly be of interest to the Toffees given his standout campaign for the Championship outfit. When examining Chelsea's squad, they appear solid in central defence on paper. However, frequent and severe injuries to Benacer Badiashile and Wesley Fofana alter the situation. Additionally, Thiago Silva's contract is set to expire at the end of the season. With no indications of a renewal for the Brazilian, it is imperative they can land a reliable central defender in the summer transfer window to fix these issues. We know money certainly isn't a problem for Chelsea, which I'm sure will entice Everton supporters and the football club as Branthwaite continues to be linked to the Blues. Kvaratskhelia agent drops Chelsea hints. Mamuka Jugilai, the agent of Kvaratskhelia, provided a clear hint regarding the Napoli star's future amidst links to top clubs like Chelsea, Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain. The 23-year-old Georgian winger's form has suffered this season as a result of the chaos surrounding the Partenope, but he's started to rediscover his form under Francesco Calzona in recent weeks, netting 3 goals and providing 1 assist in his last 2 matches. He's netted 9 in 25 league games this term. Kvaratskhelia is still on the initial contract. He signed with Napoli when joining from Dinamo Batumi back in July 2022. Leaving him as one of the lowest paid players in the squad. Over the course of this season, he's been scouted by various clubs including Chelsea, Manchester United and Newcastle. Speaking to Gazzetta dello Sport, Jugilai was coy when discussing the future of Kvaratskhelia, refusing to commit his client's future to Napoli amidst links to clubs across the continent. As for the future, we are talking with the club, we will see what will happen. He will leave if another club presents an offer that the management cannot refuse. I can't talk about a specific amount. These are De Laurentiis' assessments. I protect Kvicha's contract and work. Everything will be clear at the end of May. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.